Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 2000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Please support me, guys. Ryan Garcia is not desperate to fight Gervonta, but is hungry to show why he is that much better. Ryan Garcia has made it clear who he wants next, assuming he will get past Javier Fortuna on July 16. But the 23-year-old said he's done with trash-talking Gervonta Tank Davis, and he is just ready to get into the ring with the WBA regular lightweight champion. It's not that I want to fight him so bad. It's not like I'm desperate to fight him, Garcia told Fight Sport. I'm hungry to show the world that I'm the best fighter in the division. I feel like he is the best fighter other than myself in the division. With speed, power, accuracy and IQ, I think he is up there, but I'm that much better that I'm going to separate myself. And I'm going to make it look very easy when I'm in the ring with him. I'm going to show people I'm more than meets the eye and that I'm a much better fighter than you may perceive it as. When you are in the ring with me, you feel it right away. So I want to show Gervonta Davis that personally, too. I think he's very confident that he can beat me, so I want him to show me why. I'm done with the talking and ready to handle him in the ring. If he doesn't do it, we can see he didn't want it. I'm really in a good place where I want to destroy him and take my spot at the face of boxing. I think that whoever wins the fight will become the face of boxing after that, Garcia said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoyed the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 2000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Javier Fortuna might as well be taking a page out of Public Enemy's playbook to pump himself up for his upcoming fight against Ryan Garcia, because the message he's been spreading in regard to the upstart lightweight contender has translated to "Don't believe the hype." Fortuna and Garcia will fight on July 16 at the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles, and although the former 130-pound title holder Fortuna no longer has a belt, he's brash talk and still operating at the championship level. Ryan is not as big as what everyone makes him now to be. He doesn't have the capacity and doesn't have the talent to beat me. I hope he's ready, Fortuna told. Ryan's speed doesn't faze me. I know how to take that away from him. I have the experience to do it. You will see during fight night. You will see my power. I'm looking forward to beating him at his house. The Victor Brad Garcia will be headlining in Southern California's premier fight destination for the first time in his career. Golden Boy Promotions originally tried to stage a Garcia vs Fortuna fight at the Bank of California Stadium in downtown Los Angeles last year, but Garcia pulled out of the fight, citing mental health issues. Fortuna went on to keep the fight date and lost to Joseph Diaz. Ryan looked good against a guy, said Fortuna. Ryan doesn't have any mental health issues. The same week he announced that he had mental health issues, he was messing around with his girlfriend. Garcia feels that Fortuna is a stepping stone to land more meaningful fights and to grow his territory even further. I think it's pretty obvious where we are headed once we pass Fortuna, said Garcia. I am going to campaign for the fight against Gervonta Davis. We want to be transparent about the process to prove to the people that we won this fight, Garcia said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.